as I walk and as I run to every casino in the state. Roads that have curves or are straight, hit 'em all, Nevada.
Well, here's the room. Standard, very, very fine. Everything, I kind of looked through everything. A nice large TV. Place for the computer, which is very important for me. Nice little seat that you can't see the, the TV from. Let's look at this bathroom here. There we go. Sink, clean, very nice. Shower with the I have no problem with any of these. And in case you want to know what's going on in that nasty parking lot, you got a good view of it right there. All right, like I said, it's old hotel, but it's going to be just fine for me. I'll be let you know how the mattress is, because you know that's kind of a big deal. And all right. I did have to pay for, it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. No, that's not right. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm getting one weekend night for free, the other for free, and I have to pay $35 for the Saturday night, with resort fee, of course. All right, there we go. So I want you to take a look. Here, I'm in the Gold Coast. This is one hallway. And this is the other side of the hallway. Look at that. Perhaps the most poorly designed hotel you can imagine. They have a set of elevators in the middle of each wing. And you got to go a long ways, a long ways. Fortunately, when I checked in, I begged the person, give me the closest room to the elevator. And luckily, she was very nice and gave me a room just 3 rooms away from the elevator and the ice machine. Check out this amazing view. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to play this crazy game. It's, I want to have a variety here. So let's see if I can catch a bonus with the flower. All right, we got it. Wish us luck. Here we go. It's a 75-cent bet, so we're not going to get rich. But it's fun.
When you're looking here, you don't know what you're up against. Don't know how.
Where are the wilds?
But I'm gonna tell you.
There it is.
I'm just a mean green lover from outer space tonight. I'm just a mean green lover from outer space, and it looks like you can have. I'm just a mean green lover from outer space, so get off my back. Get off my face, 'cause I'm mean and green, and I am bad.
Wild, come on. Wild. Oh. Last chance for a wild.
Wanna see tomorrow? Better step aside. Better
we can hope for now is an extra spin. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty mediocre bonus. Nope. All right. So an $11 bonus, but put in 40, taking out 54.45, goes in the stats as 54. Nice. It's a profit for the first play of the day. This is Christian. All right. I'm now at the Rio. The new Rio. I haven't been here since the new people took over, but I've certainly seen a lot of videos. This little walkway from the parking lot, I can't tell you how many times I have done this. The World Series of Poker, when it was here for all those years I came, and when they had the Chippendales here, and I was coming when the, well, it looks like Smashburger is still here. But I go back to when it was a Burger King. That's how long I've been here. And at one time, this whole area was really, really nice set up. This wall used to have the Chippendales, and you could always count on women standing next to the giant picture of the Chippendales. It was kind of cute. It appears that everything about this one day was just absolutely chock full of slot machines, and now it's nothing. They have done nothing with it yet. I'm sure they will be doing something with it. So let's go on downstairs and see what else we can find. All right, this isn't open right now, but it's the KISS miniature ball, or miniature golf, I should say, place. I'm not a big miniature golf person, but I have a friend, Martin, who just goes to them all the time, really enjoys them. And this is an especially nice one, as I understand it today. Everything is themed with KISS and The Walking Dead and that sort of thing. All right, and now, you know, I'm not even gonna film this, it's so sad. I'll be back. All right, we're through the depressing part, and now we're getting into the casino. Uh-oh. Should I? No, I will not. Of course I won't. Okay. I do have to come up with a bet for this place. I'm thinking about those. Had some luck with those before. The Planet Moon. Here's the high limit area. And I'm going to go in here for just one reason and one reason only. We old-timers, we will know this elevator very well. They call it the Laurel Lounge now, but it was the Diamond Lounge. You would go up to the Diamond Lounge. It was really nice. They had good food. They had a nice view of the pool. They had good TVs. It was an excellent Diamond Lounge. Memories. Moving on. All right, this is where Guy Fieri's El Burro Borracho is. Again, good food, but honestly, overpriced. It's good. And this should be called the home of the monster machines. Look at this. These machines are insanely huge. They go up to the damn ceiling, every one of them. Home of the monster machines. It's that area that heads out towards the conference center and the House of Go-Go and the Ben Teller Theater and all that stuff. And I'm not going to go down there. The House of Go-Go does have good food. Unfortunately, at least for me, their serving sizes are the opposite. They're too big. You can't possibly eat it all. And if you do, then you shouldn't be there. Okay, moving on. So I'm approaching the food court now. This is where the buffet used to be, the first very famous buffet, mind you. But they went out of business, and especially after the COVID. And now it's got, you know, Tony Luke's is the only one that's open right now. It's not that early, but I guess they're gonna wait. All right, you know, you see a lot of food courts. Now I'll tell you one thing. This place, let me show you. Dim Sum Seafood, Chinese restaurant. It has survived everything. I think 2 different owners, and they just keep hanging in there. Let me come over here to give you a nice little look at the sports book. All right, I don't know if the music is going to be loud enough to strike me, but I'm going to give it a good shot here. Look at, there you go. It's an old sports book. It hasn't been redone. I'm sure it's going to be on the refurbished block sometime. All right. Can lightning strike twice? It never has before. But you know, I'm ever hopeful. It's only 75 cents, so that gives me about 50 spins or so to try to catch something fun. Let's hope. Let's see if we get this right for you. All right. There's one. All right, I'll be back if I catch something. Did you believe on the very first spin?
Journey to the planet Poola!
Alright, 50 cents. You're gonna get the 50 cents, but you're not gonna get anything else. Alright. I'm gonna stick around.
Welcome to planet Poola!
I'll stick around for all 7. Of course I didn't. Alright, last spin. Alright, bunch of multipliers that don't connect. Alright. It's a $12 win. And I only spent $35.50. I guess second spin. So that is a $47.60, which I get to mark up to $48. That's an $8 profit. I am 2 for 2. Sweet. All right. Well, here's a view for you. Look at this. All right, this is going to be my backdrop for today's intro. Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for coming back, or if you're here for the first time, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. This is day 5. Day 5 begins. I'm here at the Rio at the moment. I'm looking at this beautiful backdrop. And if you've stayed with me this far, I imagine you're enjoying the content. It's not going to change a lot. Me going from casino to casino to casino, placing a bet, keeping tabs of it all, wins, losses, underlying losses lately. But it can all change around. The beauty of gambling, of course, is the entertainment, the excitement, and that always it only takes one. So with that in mind, oh, by the way, if you are new and you don't know what is going on, if you go back to day 1, part 1, there's a very boring part of me sitting in front of the camera and telling you the parameters for which I am doing these videos. I'm going to go to every single casino that I can, that I know about or find in the entire state of Nevada. So right now, enjoy as I move on and keep it going. All right, right across the street from the Rio and the Gold Coast where I'm staying is the Palms. So I thought I had my card but I don't have my card for the Palms. So I'm gonna have to go to the booth and go get another card. Not a big deal. So we're heading into the casino. By the way, if you haven't stayed here at the Palms, it's nice. Everything about it is nice. The rooms are nice. The casino is nice. The pay scales are nice. Everything is nice, and there's a lot of loud music, so I'm gonna turn this off for now and come back. All right, here we are. The reason why I mentioned poker is because I have $20 in free play. I don't know why, but maybe just every month they do it. I haven't been in here forever. When I picked up my card, she told me that, and she also told me I had the $10 food credit, which I'll talk about later. Right now, though, I'm going to play the 8-6 bonus deluxe. This is, like I've said before, it's close to full pay. The two-payer only play 1-to-1, but if you get the quad, yes, you get $100. All right, so my 25 is in. I only put in 5, but I'm going to credit myself with 25 for the records of my record keep. For the purposes of my record keeping, my free play is like me putting money in there. It's money, money. So anyway, let's see what happens. Here's the first bet with you. That's number 1. A couple of 6s, 2 more 6s. That'd be good. Okay, so I'll count them down and I'll bring you back on, 18, 19, or 20, somewhere in there. Not the first, not the last time that I'm going to forget to hit the record button. I'm sitting there and I'm talking to a dead phone. Okay, I did all 20. This was the last hand that I was playing for you that you didn't see. But I didn't catch much. I got $12.50 of cashing out. I'm going to count that as 13 because it's time to move it up. And better luck next time. I'm in the high limit room at the back bar here. And I used to play here, and I was wondering if they still had the same games, and they do. For spin poker, they have not so ugly deuces, and at the spin poker, the bonus poker is 8-5. So 2 games that are full pay, and so it's still here, which is nice. So if you want to put some points on, 25-cent minimum best, but it's a nice deal. Interesting. The 3-play bonus poker is 7-5. The 10-play bonus poker is 8-5. All right, here we are at Arizona Charlie's on Decatur. Now, I have been here before, but I think the last time I was here was when I was doing the blog Hit 'em All, Nevada. And so that would be 25 years ago. I don't think it's changed a bit, but it's a little windy today. But it's a nice building. It's a good looking building. So let's take a little visit inside. Let's make a bet. Okay, so here we are at a bonus deluxe 8-6. Again, it's a good pay. It's better than the double bonus, in my opinion, because this any quad gives you 100. But take a look at that old machine. Take a look at these buttons. Yeah, they've seen some better days. I'll be using the screen to touch to hold cards on this one. All right, so let's. Oh, we lost it there. Let's get it back. There you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put some money in, and we'll start to play. All right, we're set to go. I'm going to play the first hand with you. There's number 1 with an ace and a king. All right, ace and king, and hit it. Oh, all right. Be back. All right, I'm on, I just finished hand 18. I have 2 more to go. I've got $17.50 in the bank. So I hit a couple of trips and, you know, nothing big. But let's hit these last 2 hands. I should say something. I'm here and there's, some people fairly close to me. When I play these video poker hands, I say the numbers out loud, 1 or 14, 15, because I need to keep track of the 20 hands. Now, I could do it under my breath or I could do it in my head, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose count. It means a lot. So I have 2 more to do, and I'm at risk of being silly. I don't care. I'm a silly guy anyway. I think you're slowly figuring that out. I've got some jacks. All right, you suppose I can get 2 more jacks for $100? Last hand, number 20. Oh, just an ace. No, 2 nines. There we go. Let's look at the nines. Niner. Nothing. Okay, we have $16.25, so that goes in the books as $16. So here's a little something you don't think about. When I'm playing these machines, and I come back, I take out, I put in 25, I take out 17, I put in 40, I take out 13, and, all these numbers like this. You don't think about the ones. When you cash them in, you start collecting all these ones. Now, my first thought was, well, hold on to the ones because you use those as tips. But the problem with that is that I'm only in there long enough to play 1 machine for that amount of money. Now, occasionally a waitress comes up, but I know I'm leaving. So I don't get a drink from them. And so what happens is you end up with all these ones. I got stacks and stacks of ones. I'll eventually cash them in. I'll sit there in front of the machine and put them all in there. But something you don't think about. Now the actual change, I brought an actual change cup. But now it turns out I really don't even need to have that change cup, because anytime I get change, I either give it to charity, or if it's in a 25 cent denomination, then I will go ahead and take the ticket and I'll put it back into a machine and, run it one deal, one time. So anyway, just something silliness that most people won't think about. I certainly didn't think about it till right now. All right, next casino, here we go. Let's take a look here on Decatur. This is Jackpot Joni's Casino, and they're always open. So I go inside and I hand the guy the card. Nice guy. I asked him if I could film me just playing the machine. I won't film any people, and he said, I cannot give you permission to do that. If you want to go bet, you go bet, and I'm going to be back here. So he was kind of giving me permission without giving me permission. So I appreciated that. I did be able, you saw me get the started, the double-double. However, I got a phone call, messed it up, and I didn't get a chance. But I ended up putting in 25, and I took out 20. So a loss of $5. All right, let us move on. So this is Dottie's 64. Number 64 is also on Decatur. There are a lot of these small places on Decatur. I'll be doing a few today, and I'll be doing a few more tomorrow. Because between the Dotties and the Jackpot Joni. So number 64, they would not let me film at all. She was very nice about it. Wasn't mean. Just said that there are rules. Even though I said, well, it varies from Dotties to Dotties, and she says, well, I don't know about that, but I can't let you. And I said, okay, that's not a problem. But all I can do is I can tell you that I put in 25. I played bonus, 7-5 bonus poker, and I took out 25. So it's a break even, and I fulfilled my destiny. Next one coming up. This is Dottie's number 7. And the interesting thing to mention here is that Dottie's 64 is right over there. It's right across the street. I don't get it. But as you see, I put in 20 and I lost a little bit. Again, I expect to lose most of these, to be honest with you. But one of these times I'm going to hit something big. The man in charge there was extremely nice. Wanted to know if I wanted to drink and so forth. He was interested, wanted one of my cards. So who knows? We'll see what happens. On to the next one. just 3 more blocks down the street, and looky here. Boy, Decatur is a popular place for neighborhood casinos. All right, let's go in, give her our shot. Okay, 7-5. Dottie's number 18. Now that total looked pretty good, huh? $90. All right. Lesson: put your glasses on before you put your money for your money, because I put in $100 instead of 20, and then $20. So actually, I lost $15. Again, I'm using a new tactic now. I'm just going to go find a machine that's kind of out of the sight line of the attendant, and I'll film the beginning, film the end, and if they tell me to stop, I'll stop. I'm not going to ask anymore, because, you know, sometimes they just need an excuse. So, we'll see how that works out. All right, I'm done with the Dotties today, and now I'm going down to Sahara and to a big casino, the Palace Station. Let's go. Palace Station. Tell you something, I got some history here too. Stayed here a few times. One time I stayed in their supposedly patio rooms, and it turns out that those patio rooms, I'm doing air quotes. If you don't see it, I'm doing air quotes right now. The patio rooms was just the old early part of the Palace Station before they had the tower. And the room was really horrible. And so the rooms in the future that I did after that, from now on, boy, I stayed away from those patio. I said, I need a tower room, and I want it as close to the elevator as you can. But you know, this little route that I'm taking, I'm gonna talk loud and continually so I can not get that music identified. And you come down the tower, and this route that I'm taking, I have taken 100 times. Now, Palace Station has arguably probably the best and most famous oyster bar of anyone, in that they have lines, long lines to get around just the bar. Now, I've eaten there a couple times, and I can agree, it's terrific. This is the Brass Fork, which is their cafe, and there appears to be a convention here. A lot of people with badges on, so it's busy. The music is really loud. I'll continue to come down and look for a nice little machine to play, and if I see anything interesting, I'll bring you along with me. This is that famous oyster bar right here. It's old. I mean, it goes back to the beginning. But as you can see, full, absolutely full. It is just really terrific. Highly recommend. This is some new Asian thing. They've got it over at the coast as well, but it's like stadium seating. It's really popular, and they're doing all these Asian games. They have actual dealers, and the dealers have cameras on the table. So they're actually dealing cards, and then you get it to your station. But they're Asian games, and I don't understand them. But this is the latest thing. All right, in the spirit of mixing it up, we're gonna play Chronos. Now I'm gonna tell you, I have a love-hate thing with this game, because if you look here, I always get suckered into this power-up, get more power-ups during the bonus. But you know what? I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think this is right or not? A lot of times I don't seem to ever get any more power-ups than usual. But I'm a sucker, so I'm not gonna play this thing without it. So I got my $40, they got the song blaring. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the power-up, boom, and $1 a spin. You know, we get 40, maybe 40 spins. Hopefully we get a bonus, and I will be back. I had to switch over to Zeus because the speakers are all gnarly on that one. So we're gonna do Zeus. All right, here we go. All right, well, it didn't take long. Only about 3 spins. All right, I did get a power up. Come on, maybe give me a bunch of them power and put some on the first line. You know what they do? They get all of these guys on the back lines. They give you Nothing on the first. Come on, power up. Oh, you know, I'm getting a lot of them. I don't see any power-ups, but I'm getting a lot of Zeuses. Uh-oh. Come on now. Power up, baby. Power up. There you go. What are you going to give me? Let me see. All right, another row. Hey, you know what? This is going to be a pretty good bonus. Here we go. Come on. All right. Gotta see. Backup spin, but hey, $100 from 40. Well, it's nice to finally have a win under my belt. All right, so I'm sitting here in Palace Station Food Court. We got a Panda Express and a Wingstop, and I'm getting a meal to take back with me to the Gold Coast. I am done for the day, and it wasn't a profitable day, but it wasn't too bad either, as you will see at the end of this day's tally. I just wanted to thank you once again for following along. I'm sorry, some of the Dotties were pretty darn boring and weird. I will tell you this, but actually doing it is a different experience in each one, which all makes it kind of interesting. But it's not necessarily fun for watching, I imagine. I will also say that I went to 3 other Dotties. I went to 6 Dotties in total. 3 of them only had like 14 or 15 machines, and I walked in. You know, every time at these Dotties you have to ring a bell. And so I walked in and I looked around, I saw there wasn't enough machines. She said, "How you doing?" I said, "Oh, I was supposed to meet somebody here and I don't see them, so I'll wait for them outside." You know, I don't want to say I'm sorry, but you didn't make the grade. So I just can't do that. So anyway, let me stop for a minute. Not sure why I was telling you all that while facing nothingness. We're down to 5 days now. I have planned for this. I have planned 30 days. So that means I supposedly have 25 more to go. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up all the straggler casinos. I'm also going to drive all the way down both Decatur and Rainbow. Rainbow is also a street that is miles and miles and miles long. I mean, give you an idea how many miles long it is. You can pass 5 or 6 McDonald's along the way. It's that long. So that's tomorrow. Again, not probably as interesting as it's going to be. And then the day after that, I'm signing out and I'm heading to Mesquite. Now you might wonder, where am I staying at after this? And oddly enough, I don't know. I don't know where I'm staying. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to get my map out and I'm going to chart out roughly 300 miles. And the city or town that I'm closest to, around 300, between 300 and 350 miles, I will go online and I'll look for, you know, the hotel, the motel, whatever, and I'll go ahead and I'll just book a room. I have no idea how long it'll honestly take me there or not take me there, but that's the chances I'm taking. I will say that in the event of a crazy emergency and I can't get a room, I do have a sleeping bag in the back and a pillow. So I'm fine in an emergency. I kind of don't think I'm really going to need it though. So that's what's happening in the near future. I look forward to bringing this to you tomorrow. So until then, be safe, and thank you again for watching.
Take a chance.